up, it's me, the guy from the Blair Witch Project. Oh, if I waited a few more years, I could have had GPS and I could have got out of that stupid forest without kicking things into the river just fine. Anyway, welcome to the Pantry of Horror. We're going to take a cheeky look at a Blair Witch game called Rustin, Parr, made by Terminal Reality all those many years ago. It's done with a Nocturne engine. Do you remember that? No, of course you don't. No one does.
Perhaps Rustin Parr.
I told the police everything I know about Parr. He came in here and said, "I'm finally finished."
And so begins a tale of the Blair Witch Project. A movie released in 1998, it popularised the found footage genre, which you may have seen in many modern films such as Cloverfield, Paranormal Activity, Wreck, VHS, many horror films you care to mention really. But the Blair Witch Project was quite unique at the time, as it utilised a viral marketing campaign on the internet to make people actually believe it was real.
Excuse me, are you a Damite?
The Blair Witch Project has quite an endearing legacy. A sequel was released and was pretty badly received, as well as 3 games, the first game of which we're going to take a look at today. It's called Rustin Parr, and takes the idea of searching Rustin Parr's house, who was the murderer that was mentioned in the movie. You play as Elspeth Holliday, a doctor for Spook House, which was an organisation set up and founded within a Nocturne game. And you set off to try and investigate why he must have committed these murders.
But we've already lost 8 of our beautiful children. 8? Now, I thought only 7 died. Kyle Brody. Well, he isn't dead, but how could anyone say he's alive?
Poxy bloody signal. Blair Witch is a sort of adventure game with action mechanics thrown in. It's very cumbersome and the action's very hard to actually control, but the actual talking and the adventure stuff is still quite cool. You can also set the puzzles to hard mode if you want fiendishly difficult things that give you no tips whatsoever.
What's wrong with you, lady?
When I was younger, the game looked fantastic. However, it doesn't quite hold up these days. It's very much like Resident Evil. The background's pre-rendered and the animation's pretty clunky. Despite all this, there's still some effective scares to be had.
Oh, snuck up on me, huh?
The sound is also a bit all over the place. The voices and sound effects almost sound like they're trying to fight each other on a regular basis. But the story is where this really stands out for the game. If you buy into the whole Blair Witch mythology like I do, then you're going to get a lot out of it. Visiting Rustin Parr's house and visiting the town of Burkittsville is a lot of fun.
Damn good coffee. And hot.
It's a shame this game is not available on Good Old Games or Steam. I think Terminal Reality could get a lot of mileage out of this, and it might give them the sort of bump to pitch Nocturne 2.
Damnedest thing. At least once a night he wakes up screaming, "Never give in."
Thank you everyone for watching the Pantry of Horror this Halloween. I hope we managed to chill and terrify some of you. Anyway, I'm off to get eaten now by the Blair Witch. Enjoy!